that matchup, it doesn't matter what the SOG duo is doing. It won't make up for the fact.
And I think that's what's so scary right now if you're Gen G, because that's a map that you get the favorable matchup in the SOG department. When you think about frequency, you're going to Arsenal map 4. How the hell are you going to beat them in Arsenal? You're not going to. So you really need to take that map 1. You don't take the map 1. Now you've got to take the search and destroy. And this is a map where 100 Thieves, remember, put in a ton of time for that matchup against Optic Gaming leading into Anaheim. So they've gotten a lot of reps on this map. They've improved progressively over the course of the year. They'll be the offense first, and the first blood comes in from Slasher with a pick almost instantly. But trades down in Tunnel will leave us in a 3v3.
And nice trades from Envoy and Havoc to force the 3 versus 3. Slasher gonna try to work outskirts here. You have Enable rotating this bomb over.
Just playing it patiently. Maybe looking for an overextension from Gen G. Maybe some mind games here to see if they can get them to rotate out. But holding is going to be Mox. Mox in a position where he's got to find a kill to help. It's going to come in. Major Maniac able to finish 1. Now a 3 versus 2 for Gen G, but Mox is going to get gunned by Octane. Octane able to back it up, try to re-challenge, but not able to win it. So Enable will now be left in a 1 versus 2. Bomb in hand, but only 20 seconds to work with. And Havoc wisely dips out. Make sure you don't give Enable a one-on-one. They're both gonna double challenge. Not gonna line up. Major Maniac clutches up. Round 1 to Gen G.
It was almost a very solid read there from Enable in that 1 versus 2, but they don't line up for him, so the collateral damage isn't there. But we've seen 100 Thieves do this from time to time on a map like Payload, where they'll work that outskirts, they'll try to catch you on rotation. They'll sort of ignore the bomb sites on this map sometimes and push that defensive spawn.
Major Maniac with 2 big ones in that round, the search and destroy specialist on this team. He's got a frag grenade for round 2 as they're gonna start to push towards B. You've got a 2-man hit in towards that mid tunnel. Should be action very early in this round as the stun goes out. Gen G stacked up in Little Room. Havoc able to get the first kill, and Priesta has to back on up.
Yeah, Havoc and Envoy working together towards that middle. Priest and Enable, they're gonna lose that one. And now that man advantage moves on. You can see them just running towards B. Slasher's up top though. He will get taken down by Nagafin. Now it's all down to Kenny. He does find 1, but it starts with that first blood. It starts with that mid control from Gen G.
If you're Gen G, you win a round in which Slasher gets the first blood. You win a round handily in which you're able to do it. They're doing it from both sides of the map as well. And now we'll take a look at the best play from Envoy. It feels like things just unraveled early as soon as they lost that 2-on-2 in mid-tunnel. Priesta can't get the trade.
Throughout this year, right, I think at the start of Payload Search and Destroy at the beginning of the year, it was all about mid-tunnel control. And we've actually seen some teams just sort of avoid it from times. They'll stack 1 bomb site and play a retake.
All 5 players from 100 Thieves now stacked up outside of that A site. The catwalk lowered. A big flank now coming in as Havoc and Envoy start to push through B. Here comes the flank. It looks like they're ready for it. They're ready for it. Enable takes the gunfight. Second first blood to 100 Thieves this time. Can they turn it into a round victory?
Now this just turns into, is Gen G gonna over-rotate? Let's see what Nagafin ends up doing. It looks like he's holding right now, but ends up losing a one-on-one against Octane. Talk about those secondary ICR fights. There's one of them. Major Maniac in a tough spot. Here comes the whole team, 100 Thieves, and now this should be a clean round.
Great shoulder from Enable. Gets the information. Easy kill then for 100 Thieves. Easy round to 100 Thieves, and they chalk up their first round. Seeing so much patience at 100 Thieves. This time it pays off.
I think it's Octane on the flank who just spots out both Envoy and Havoc trying to work it, and instead of moving forward, they just isolate those players. If Envoy wins that one-on-one against Enable, maybe it turns into a bit of a different round. His teammates can get aggressive towards that middle lobby. Instead, Enable wins it.
They're going back to B. Not the same mid-map presence, though, inside a tunnel 400 Thieves, well, or for Gen G. So a little bit of a different look, but you do have 4 players from 100 Thieves over towards that A site. And you can see on the minimap, everyone towards B from Gen G. So Octane going to be the lone man here until the rotation comes in. You see the red arrows now starting to swarm across the map.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. There goes the high catwalk push. I mean, he's all alone on an island.
And no one has eyes on it.
Yeah, no one's watching over it. You just want him to back away and play his life. Maybe in that position, he can find one. A trade does come through towards the middle, but bomb planted 3 versus 4.
Spotted his shadow, knows when he has pushed their mid tunnel. They're gonna flood up top. Enable hit to 1 HP, heals up, but can't locate the kill. 2 versus 3 now with 25 seconds on the clock. Now suddenly it's all on Enable. There's 2 players up there, can't get the damage in. Gen G get their 3rd round.
It just starts with the first bloods that we've been seeing. When they get first blood, they've won the round. Once again, it was Havoc and Envoy who just pushed. They find an opening. One round it was mid-tunnel. This time it was top catwalk. You might see a bit of an adjustment from 100 Thieves like I was talking about, where you just start giving up bomb sites and playing 5 versus 5 retakes.
Is that just a bit of a misplay from Octane?
It's hard to say, right? He's playing different timings. He's hoping it's just one guy. Maybe he can find one, but I think he knows in that position, if they 5-man push it, he's going to get caught.
This round, Nagathra will have the sniper out. Enable gives him a chance, but he can't connect. Look how deep Slasher is playing. And there's 2 coming. This could work out brilliantly. 1 in front, 2nd down. Slasher with another first blood, and this time it comes in a pair.
He actually plays that position in a round where Havoc and Envoy lost it on the flank last time. They go right back to it. And they get caught by Slasher playing a bit of an off angle, not a position you see too often. Now a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, this round feels like it was over before it started. Snipe goes right between 2 players. Mox left alone, dropped, and 100 Thieves with a nice round. Now what do you change maybe if you're the side of Gen G and that flank doesn't seem to be working? You go away from it?
I think you just, similar to what I'm talking about with 100 Thieves, I think you can allow them to work a bomb site, right? Just the rounds they've lost, they've given up first bloods, where they've tried to get a little bit too aggressive. Allow 100 Thieves to play patient. They're not taking map control from you or anything. It seems like they are just literally waiting for that flank to happen.
Relying on the aggression. That's when Gen G are typically at their best. Slasher spots 1 in lab, opts to reposition towards the back box with Enable. Kenny just still spotting, not allowing Major Maniac to really find any breathing room towards the outside catwalk. He's going to do a lot of damage this round, not sure if he's going to find a kill.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with the ammo as well. A very patient round. Now Slasher trying to find an opening, and an opening he will find. First blood on the Nogfin, now gets away with his life with Kenny watching his back. Nice play from 100 Thieves there. Still have Octane watching the rotation back to B. Mox is going to bring it back, and Boy's going to win a one-on-one.
And this might be another round where you get a first blood from Slasher and then things dissolve. 400 Thieves, but there's not a ton of time to work with. Envoy with a big one-on-one, the trade in from Enable. Everybody dropping though, Enable to last up, gets away with no HP. They'll chase him down, hunt him down. And that's now 2 rounds for 100 Thieves where you get first blood, can't take the round.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get Slasher out of there, and they're able to do so, but they go a little bit aggressive. But even in a 4 versus 5 where 100 Thieves has the man advantage, it's a 4v4 because Octane's on the opposite side of the...
Reminds you of the issues that plagued this team early in the game though. It's only 2 rounds, but still costly as it's 4-2 Gen G. Thieves get right back towards A. Keep an eye on the minimap. It doesn't look like that same push through is going to happen from Gen G as it has not been working at all. They're going to stay honest towards the B site. Another first blood for 100 Thieves. Nice stun to back him up as well, and here comes the blood. Gen G should be in trouble. Priest and Slasher shut down 2, 4v2 to 100 Thieves. Major Maniac doing what he can to bring it back. Mox, though, Little bait and switch there will catch him. Now Major Maniac in the back block, gonna be the last guy up.
He's on a 3 spree right now. We'll see what he can do. They don't have the bomb. A couple of players almost line up for him. Has to heal, gets away, almost gets the shot punch in. But Priest is gonna find that kill. But yeah, as you said, I think it was a beautiful bait and switch from Slasher and Kenny towards that middle platform on the Mox. But Havoc, he's playing a sneaky position here behind this catwalk. I mean, he's just hoping for one kill, but Nagafin's the man who actually gets caught. He's the one who gets first blooded.
Well, Octane's beamed him a couple of times. You saw the one into the lab steps just a couple rounds ago. He's taken that ICR fight. Unfortunately, it's Octane on the other end of it. It's wild how loud it sounds on the snow when they don't have pit silence. Like a damn elephant.
Trekking on through. You see 100 Thieves just back away. That was Priest and Octane.
Octane got the hell out of there this time. Not going to get caught in those heaven steps again.
Slasher trying to work the flank a little bit. Bomb not planted yet. Now they're going to go behind to push. Envoy and Havoc. Well, that's what you talk about when you group up. Now it's a 3 versus 3. Trades on both ends.
Slasher wrapping back to get involved in the action. They're all going to try and push this from the back. Somebody's going to have to be the entry. Is Priest going to be the one to slide in? Here he goes. He does it. He gets a bit of a dead slide there. Not able to get through. Now it's going to be all on Octane. 1 versus 2. I'm sure that was frustrating for Priest. Heals up, re-challenges. Nagafin gets a bit of revenge, and Gen G take the 3-on-3.
Yeah, Priest just gets a bit unlucky there. Slasher rotates on back, puts a cluster in the room. And Priest thinks it's the player to the right that actually gets taken down, but it's the player to the left. Doesn't check his right corner. A 3 versus 2 ends up being a round loss for 100 Thieves.
So now 3 rounds with numbers that they've dropped. Nagafin, what an interesting thing it's been for him over the past month. The sub and Spacely steps in. Gen G have a solid week, but they bring Naga right back in. You feel like there's got to be a lot of pressure on him to perform, considering they're coming off a top 2 finish. But they find themselves in the loser's bracket, but they find themselves 1 round away from evening the series. But I don't think the question was the search and destroy, it's the respawns.
Similar round that we just saw, but 100 Thieves isn't going to push through that mid-tunnel just quite yet. Priest and Kenny still showing a little bit of presence towards that A side. Now it looks like they're going to go right back towards B. Octane almost gets caught from Nagafin, but doesn't re-challenge.
First blood to Naga. Major Maniac follows it up. 100 Thieves falling apart. Gen G, a chance to close things out here. Enable wide out in the open, know where he can go. That's going to be bombed down. 5 versus 2. Slasher needs a miracle from this spot. Nagafin once again finds the kill. Octane gets flanked. Gen G. It has not been easy for them to get maps against 100 Thieves this year, but there they put 1 up.
You see some frustration.